Now originally I wasn't even supposed to make a video until I saw a movie today, which will be the King's Speech later today, but there is a very hot topic on the internet today, and I have a feeling that all you comic nerds, movie nerds, and television nerds out there know what I'm talking about. The ticket hassle for this year's Comic-Con. Before I start my video on this whole situation, I want to say that I actually got my tickets to Comic-Con. I got my 4-day pass, but then 4-day passes ran out for my friend because he turns 18 this year, and so I had to go through the whole entire process again and buy him 4 single-day passes because they were out of his kind of 4-day pass. Luckily, I got the whole thing done, so I will be going this year, but it's been a real hassle today because this has been one of the weirdest days of my life for sure. So I'm going to start the timeline about all these events that unfolded. 9 a.m. I log on for the ticket service. I'm just really psyched for what's going on, and then count to 20 minutes later. Nothing. 35 minutes later. Still nothing. It wasn't until 10 a.m. when I actually got something and finally got my 4-day pass. And that's what really put me over the edge because I realized that I had to do it again because I tried to buy both 4-day passes at once, the other for my best friend of course, but of course that didn't happen. I had to go out and do it again. But it's not just that in which the site is crashing over and over today when I tried to get my tickets, but it is for many others. In fact, I have several news articles brought up right here that have Twitter feuds, Facebook feuds, and more. And I'm going to show you comments from each one that have been written so far. Right here is we got an article from San Diego, California's MSNBC, and it's for Comic-Con almost sold out. Well now, if you don't know, it's already sold out for 4-day passes and anything that you want on Saturday too, because that's the biggest day. But as I roll down here, there are Twitter feeds that are just lighting up. For instance, here's one. My first year at San Diego Comic-Con was 2009, and I don't recall buying a ticket being this bad. This is ridiculous. That was tweeted by Intempsta Knox. Liza Power said, losing my motivation for San Diego Comic-Con, and then also said, unfortunately buying tickets for Comic-Con at Ticket Leap is this close to becoming more hassle than it's worth. And now we got some of the best tweets of all from the Hollywood Reporter's article too on Comic-Con selling out so quick. This one right here comes from the official Comic-Con Twitter account. We're obviously not happy with this morning's events. Well, of course we know that already. Ravencrow tweeted, I'm in total nerd rage about this SDCC nonsense. I know I shouldn't be, but this was a horrible mess that wasted half my Saturday. Well, technically it wasted 2.5 hours of my Saturday, but at least I've got one thing that I'll tell you guys about later in this video that actually made my day, though. Another frustrated user, the Heart Attack, but it's H-A-R-T, Heart Attack, wrote 4 hours on Ticket Leap, and I still can't get any Comic-Con tickets. And then it says right here that shortly after 1 p.m. today, the official Comic-Con tweeter, why did I say tweeter? The official Comic-Con Twitter account noted that 4-day badges were sold out and that only 1-day tickets were still available. And the 1-day tickets that are available aren't really the best ones because it's for all the weaker days. And if you end up looking on the Ticket Leap's Facebook page, you'll notice that they deleted all the user posts on here because everyone who found their Facebook page decided to like it in order to rage spam their entire account on how much they hated their service because they didn't get tickets. I'll admit that I did that until I actually got my tickets, but let's do this anyway. Here it says right here, got a friend request accepted, so let's do that again. So far they have 28 comments for this thing, and some of the highest rated ones are F you, instead of posting on Facebook, process those damn orders, a-holes. F you, hope whoever wrote this post has a stroke. Thanks for the letdown, I can't believe that scalpers will probably get my money now. This blows. And then this one's probably my favorite one. Your site blows. 4+ hours of trying to buy tickets and no such luck. So we all know that Comic-Con's gonna be rough because of how many people didn't get their tickets because Ticket Leap couldn't really handle all the big buzz, but they should have been prepared for that in the first place because you gotta know, this is an event that's attended by over hundreds of thousands of people a year, so you should have been prepared for that in the first place anyway. But for me, I'm looking forward to Comic-Con, of course. I mean, I know I'm going to make some people mad to say that I am going because I did order my 4-day pass, I got my confirmation code and everything, but there's one thing that did brighten up my day besides all this stuff happening. I ended up going on Spo.com and I found out that they were doing a call-in show, and I was the second to last caller that made it on the air, so that really made my day. One more thing to cross off my bucket list. So you guys tell me what you think about this whole Comic-Con deal. I think it's going to be pretty biased, of course, because a lot of people didn't get their tickets, but just tell me what you think. And since I am going to Comic-Con this year, I will do the pleasure of giving you guys a video, of course, on my trip there, because I'll be there for all 4 days, which means no Captain America, the first Avenger movie review at that very time, unless I do see it while I am there. So in the meantime, stay tuned for my review of the King's Speech, and I'll see you guys later.